The NBA's off-season lull has been shattered by a controversy so explosive that it's impossible for fans and rival teams to look away. But this isn't just another round of trade rumors or injury updates. We're talking about allegations that could reshape the league's approach to enforcing its rules and how it protects the integrity of the game. At the center of a storm, Kawhi Leonard, the Los Angeles Clippers, and a now-defunct company called Aspiration. The stakes could not be higher, and the outcome could send shockwaves through the entire NBA. Of course, what happens behind closed doors in the NBA rarely grabs headlines like this, except now it's all anyone can talk about. And the timing couldn't be worse for the league, which is under pressure to wrap things up quickly, but also faces a skeptical audience. Here's the issue. Investigative reports, most notably from Pablo Torre Finds Out, have painted a picture of a so-called no-show endorsement deal between Leonard and Aspiration, a company that just happened to be sponsored by the Clippers and backed by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. The details are still murky, but the implication is that this arrangement might have been a sneaky way to funnel money to Leonard, outside the bounds of the NBA's strict salary cap system. Let's be clear. If proven true, this would amount to the most serious case of cap circumvention in league history. The NBA isn't taking this lightly. Commissioner Adam Silver has made it clear, publicly, on several occasions, that the league will stop at nothing to uncover the truth. Speaking at the recent Front Office Sports Conference, Silver admitted that he doesn't yet have all the facts, emphasizing that the investigation is still in its early stages. But he left no doubt about his intentions. The NBA will, in his words, get to the bottom of it. But here's where it gets controversial. The Clippers and Ballmer insist they're the victims here as well, claiming they were defrauded by Aspiration. However, the mounting evidence being reported, and the fact that much of it is playing out in the public eye, has made it challenging for the NBA to avoid a hard look at whether the Clippers crossed a line. While Silver has stressed that the league will be fair and thorough, he also reminded everyone that if rules were broken, the consequences could be severe. "My powers are very broad," Silver said, sending a clear message about the possibility of stiff penalties. At the same time, it's important to remember, the league doesn't just rely on rumors or headlines. There's a burden of proof. The NBA must be able to directly connect Ballmer, Aspiration, and Leonard in a deliberate scheme to evade league rules. That's always harder to do than it sounds, especially when deals involve layers of sponsorship, investment, and endorsement money. But here's the catch. Much of the evidence has already been spotlighted by reputable journalists and sports analysts. If the NBA's official investigation ends up with a softer conclusion, will fans accept it? Will rival teams believe justice was done? Or will the league face serious backlash for what some might see as letting a wealthy franchise off easy? And this is the part most people miss. The outcome of this investigation will do more than just affect the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard. It will set a precedent. Should the NBA deliver a slap on the wrist, teams might begin to wonder if similar tactics are worth the risk, or if the league is serious about fairness at all. But if the Clippers are severely punished, owners and players across all sports will take note. The line between creative deal-making and rule-breaking is being watched closely. So, what do you think? Is this just another chapter in the NBA's never-ending drama? Or is it a true test of the league's commitment to its own rules? Where do you draw the line between clever business and unfair advantage? Do you believe the Clippers' side of the story? Or do you think this reeks of a scheme that went too far? Let's get the conversation started. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. This is one controversy that won't fade away quietly. And everyone in the NBA world is watching to see what happens next.